Hi, Mr. James. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate you sharing your experiences with our students for Career Day. I have a few questions for you if you don't mind. First, can you share with us your educational/college experiences?
Good morning. My name is Baron James. I'm an officer with the Bucks County Adult Probation and Parole Department. I attended Mansfield University from 1996 to 2000. I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in philosophy. I also attended St. Joe's University from 2004 to 2006. My concentration was in criminology.
Great, thanks. Next, your job title. Can you elaborate on what that is and include some duties that you do on a daily basis?
Sure. Probation and parole officers, we're basically an extension of the courts. And when I say the courts, I mean the judges. Basically, a person goes to court, they get sentenced to probation or parole, and it's our job as officers to enforce the conditions that the judge imposes. For instance, if a person was ordered to do drug and alcohol treatment or mental health treatment, it's our job to make sure that that person completes those conditions. A big part of my job is to just basically keep the community safe through meeting with our offenders on a weekly or monthly or bi-monthly basis, or sometimes over the phone. We also try to connect our offenders with certain services like healthcare, education, and different community resources. We also have the ability to arrest people, basically people that are on probation and parole that fall under our jurisdiction. If they're not compliant with the rules and regulations of supervision, unfortunately, a lot of times, we have to lock that person up because they're a danger to society. A big part of what I do is paperwork. We do, I think I would say about 70% of what I do on a day-to-day basis involves some sort of paperwork or report writing.
Oh, thank you. Tell me, why did you choose this career path? What, as a youngster, made you want to be in criminal justice?
I think I've always just wanted to help people. And, I started off in high school. I took a pre-law class, and I knew early on that I liked criminal justice, and I knew I wanted to pursue a career in criminal justice. And when I got into college, I just kind of gravitated towards probation and parole. And I did an internship down in Philadelphia, and I just really enjoyed it. And, here I am.
Great. Can you tell me what your favorite part about your job is?
Again, just helping people. A lot of times we get people that are down and out, that have a lot of issues, and the satisfaction that you get from helping someone that's in need, I can't really describe what that feeling is like, but it's really important to me to be able to help people, who are in need.
Great, great. How long do you work, a typical work week or days, or how long have you been at your job as well?
Well, the unique thing about Bucks County is that we don't work your typical 9 to 5 schedule, which is a perk to the job. We work what's called flex schedules, and a flex schedule basically means as long as you work 40 hours within a week, you can pretty much split your schedule however you please. For instance, there's some days where I'll start really early in the morning, and then there's other days when I won't start until much later into the afternoon. So as long as you get your 40 hours per weekend, that's usually okay. I've been with Bucks County now in June it will be 16 years. I also worked for a year and a half in Philadelphia as a probation officer.
Great, thank you. All right, so can you tell me some things that you've learned in school that have helped you with your job today? For example, reading, gaining good character, things like that have prepared you to be the excellent parole probation officer that you are today?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned reading because reading did help a lot in high school and in college. Also, we wrote a lot of papers in college. Also, I took a lot of public speaking courses because a lot of what we do as probation officers is we present in court. If a person violates, then it's our responsibility to take them back in front of the court, the judge, and basically explain to the judge what this person has or has not done while they've been on probation. And obviously, we'll have to present reports as well. So I would definitely say reading, writing helped me a lot with my job today. Also, the fact that I went to such a diverse school, it helped me because I deal with a lot of different people from different socioeconomic backgrounds, cultures, races. So that also helped a lot too.
Great, thanks. Have you started any new initiatives at your jobs? Anything that you're proud of? Anything you want to share?
Yeah, actually, going back to what I like so much about my job, we recently started a what's called a clothing closet, where we take donations from individuals and we give them out to our offenders who are in need. So there's a lot of people that I supervise that are lower income individuals who don't have a lot, who don't have the benefit of toys for their children or school supplies for their children or clothes or coats in the wintertime. So we basically started this program, a clothing closet program, this past fall. And basically, like I said, what we do is we'll collect donations and we'll hand them out to, sometimes we'll hand them out to the homeless people, but also we'll give them to our offenders that need them.
Great, thanks. Last question I have for you: are there any facts that you feel that you could share with the kids that people really would like to know about your job in general?
Sure. As a probation officer, we deal with a lot of other different law enforcement agencies, and that's another thing I actually really do enjoy about my job. I've worked with people from the FBI, from the ATF, the DEA, local police departments, state troopers, lawyers, judges, you name it, we've probably worked with it. So I've gained a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge from working with a vast majority or a variety of individuals in the law enforcement community.
All right, thanks, Mr. James. We appreciate you sharing your experiences with us today. Thanks again.